race was won for the first time and won it only 4 times with a perfect score. He was a tremendous driver from Hardwick, Vermont, and we're honored to have him with us today, ladies and gentlemen. Larry DeMar, Good to have you back at the road.
Well,
Think anybody's going to get a perfect score in this one? Think it's going to be a little tough.
if anybody wins all 3 today, it's going to be a miracle.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Nice to have you here.
Well, I appreciate being here, and feels good to come back down the road every week.
All right. Well, thank you for coming by. Larry DeMar. The 1983 winner, 1 year this race was run at Caron Stadium down in Milton, Vermont, and of course it must have been fixed because a Milton driver won it. The only way that he could have done it. How about a great round of applause for Harmon Beaver Dragon, ladies and gentlemen, one of the great Vermont favorites. Well, there's dragons all over the place today. You got your brother on the outside of this qualifier, this B main, and you've got a kid on the inside. You can't get rid of these dragons, can we?
That should be the best race of the day.
Oh, I think it's between those two.
They'll probably take each other out.
Oh, watch out. Get back there in line before your brother beats you up. Speaking of one, let's speak of the other. A perfect score in 1972. And we're thrilled and delighted he is back attempting to qualify in the B feature today. Would you welcome Bob Dragon, 1972. Well, you got some work cut out for you today.
Yeah, we've got ourselves in a fix here, I'm afraid, but we've gotten the car better in the last hour or so, and so we'll run them hard, see what we can come up with.
Now, have you had a little chat with your nephew this morning?
Just for a second, and we didn't think that probably running side by side for 25 laps we could get away with it. I think somebody's going to be behind us, probably going to be a little impatient, and I can't blame him.
Okay, well, good luck to you. He'll be up in the front row with his nephew here in that B feature today. Bobby Dragon, 1969, one of the people instrumental in getting this track underway, and the Great Northeastern Speedway up in St. Johnsbury. He won a lot of races in the Burlington area. Would you welcome John E. Gamble, ladies and gentlemen? John, it's always good to have you back here.
Ken, it's a pleasure as always.
Going to be a heck of a race today. Perfect skies, great field of cars.
Yeah, it's part of the excitement as always.
Well, I hope you enjoy the races. I think much everybody up there in the grandstand is going to today.
I always have, and today's no different.
All right. John Gamble, winner in 69. 1991, one of the leading officials here now, Dan Beatty, pulled it off. Let's hear it for Dan Beatty from right here. All these guys up to snuff?
Oh, yeah, they're all right there. The times are close, and the racing's going to be real tight, and the competition's great.
Yeah, and I noticed behind you all 3 of these guys that are in the race are saying what a wonderful fellow you are. What a good person. Yeah, giving you a little round of applause because you're the guys who got to inspect their cars.
Yeah, but they're all right.
Yeah, well, some of the time. Basically, they're a terrible group. Go on and admit it.
Well, that's all right, but when they're behind you, they're fine.
Okay. All right. One of the guys that has won this race, and it's really terrific to have him back in 1996 from Milton, Vermont, John Paul Sear, ladies and gentlemen. Had a great ride yesterday.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. I didn't think I was going to be able to pull that off.
Think you can pull this one out?
Well, there's some pretty tough competition. I think the first segment's going to be real tough. So we'll see how that comes out and go for the third and hope to have a good one there.
Good luck to you. John Paul Sear. Well, let's see. We get down through this. Oh, yeah, the guy. Oh, yeah, there's a fellow that's won it twice here. Would you welcome, please, the 1999 and 97 Phil Scott's here. Defending, right?
That's right.
Defending champion. Well, what's different this year from the others?
Not a whole lot. We're starting from the outside pole today, so I don't know if we'll pull it off or not. There's a lot of strong cars out there. Gene's running real strong, and Eric, and of course Pete Fecto. So, and then there's a whole string of them beyond that. So I don't know. We're going to have a tough one today.
Well, I hope you have good luck out here and a really good ride before this one's over this afternoon. 22 cars broke the ACT late late model time trial here yesterday. That's an incredible mark, and it really speaks well to how well they've crafted these cars.
Yeah, it speaks well to the crews. I mean, they're the ones that are doing all the work. I mean, all these guys tell you the same thing. It's the crews that...
Move in a little bit so they can get organized, if you will. Good afternoon, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to Milk Bowl Sunday here at Thunder Road. We're delighted that you've all elected to come out and join us for part of Vermont history and certainly a great part of Americana. Before we begin America's toughest short track race, for you, the wonderful race fans of this area, I want to thank you for all your support this year. We've had a fabulous year here at Thunder Road. And certainly you've enjoyed watching these guys race all over New England. We think it's appropriate, with all the drivers now assembling in front of you, that we take a little bit of time to remember as America faces perhaps its gravest time, and we think a little bit about what the freedoms we've been given allow us to do, such as assemble here at Thunder Road on this beautiful Sunday and enjoy our favorite sport. It's time for us to think a little bit about how we can go home from this race when it's over. We can see our respective families. We can hug our kids. And it's time for us to remember for just a moment for those that aren't going to be able to do that in our nation. So we're asking you for your generosity in helping us to remember September 11th and to try to help what we think are some of the true heroes of this country. There are some of the people on September 11th that had to make conscious decisions on all of our behalf. The firemen and the police officers from New York City went to the call and made conscious decisions to go into those buildings to try to help others. The tragedy was that there were many victims that had no choices. People who went about their daily lives, gathered on the airplanes to go to work, gathered in the Twin Towers to go to work, just like you and I. They didn't have a choice. But some of the heroes in our land did have choices. The firemen and the police officers and those passengers on Flight 93, they all made a choice. And they came to fellow man to try to help. And we'd like to ask of you today that you think for just one more moment, and many of you have already given, but we feel fortunate that we're able to sit here in this wonderful setting in Vermont, feel safe, enjoy our sport, and go to our homes. For those that are less fortunate than us, and especially for those families whose hero parents will not go home tonight, we'd like to do our little part to help them as well. We've asked all of our drivers from all of our divisions to go up through your crowd and ask you to give as generously as you can. We'd like to thank Al's French Fries, Billy and Lee Bissonette, and all the employees of Al who have helped to also match what Thunder Road is going to do. We're going to put up $5,000. Al's French Fries is putting up $5,000 to match whatever we can gather with this crowd. So we'd like to raise as much as we can in the name of all those families that have suffered and lost, that must continue on. So we ask you to be generous in your donations. I have behind me representatives of the Barrytown EMS, Barrytown Fire, and Barrytown Police. We also have Barre City Fire and Barre City Police. These are the people that we take for granted. No longer will any of us ever take them for granted again. They dedicate their lives to helping us 24 hours, 7 days a week. We should be grateful. Behind us is, thank you. Behind us is also Cassette Allen, who represents the Red Cross, another organization that many of us know is going to be there, but we never really think much about it until we need them. How grateful the city of New York, and in fact this nation, is to that organization. What I would ask now is that we recognize another part of our community that we should be grateful to. When the call came and the disaster struck, our neighbors to the north were asked to assist us. All of our flights within an hour were told to land for the safety of all those citizens of ours that were up in the air. And without any question, our Canadian friends offered their help to let our airplanes land. And without any resistance at all, they helped at the borders to make sure that we were secure in that time of need. And in fact, the very first mails that we got at our office were from our Canadian friends who were feeling the same pain for our country as all of us felt. They asked 2 weeks ago if they could come to the Milk Bowl and show their appreciation of the United States and of this wonderful country by placing a wreath and celebrate with us the lives of those that gave and of the hope to come. So at this time, I would like to ask Julio Miglione, who represents Canada and one of our race teams, to present the Canadian wreath out in front of our center pole. Julio, thank you. Thank all Canadians. I would now ask one of Vermont's great gifts to come forward and, in remembrance of the tragic affairs that we've been through, to sing America the Beautiful for you. The Queen of Eden, the goddess of Vermont, certainly one of our finest products. Would you welcome Tammy Fletcher?
Oh, that's so wonderful. Thank you. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesty upon the fruited plain. Oh, America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Thank you. And now Ken Squire.
Drivers, you can take your positions through the grandstands if you would. Thank you very much. All of the drivers from all the divisions, and we thank you for whatever you can do. Be it a dime or a dollar, it goes to those people that we think are so very special.
Please join me. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night
with the lights from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. As is our tradition at Thunder Road, the center flagpoles mean a great deal to us, so I would ask you all to stand, and prior to raising our flags to full staff, we would ask you to honor our guests and our many competitors here today as we play the Canadian National Anthem. Would you remain standing, and I introduce to you, from the Barre City Fire Department, Joe Kelly, who will help raise the Red Cross flag. For the Canadian flag, a fan that we took out of the grandstand this morning, Silvio Turgeon. And raising the American flag to full staff, Chief Mike Stevens of Barre Town. Once again, Tammy Fletcher.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets had glared, the bombs bursting in air gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. God bless America! Hey, Terry Fletcher, thank you all. Let's go racing! The top two transfer to the 38 New England Dodgers football green flag. It's an all-dragon front row, body dragon on the outside. Brent Dragon downstairs in turn 3 and 4. Brent Dragon lead lap 1. the Dragon Wagon. Door to door, they lean on each other in turn 3. Here comes Brent, but Bobby's back on the outside. They touch again in 1 and 2. Here comes Beatty in the 54. Chuck Beatty from 6th spot, working on the outside of the Mansfield Hillside automobile with Eric Chase in the 36. Brent Dragon and Bobby Dragon door to door. Now Brent gets a half-car length advantage in turn 3. Bobby sideways out of turn 4. Here comes Sam Caron in the 07. Sam Caron, car number 07 from Colchester, works the inside of Bobby Dragon in turn 3. Dragon sideways off the corner. Battle for second. The double spot. Bobby Dragon on the outside. The 07. Sam Caron on the inside. Look out. Tim Munn goes around the backstretch. Track is clear. Will stay green. The 91. Patrick LaFleur right there in the hunt in 4th place. Tim Munn will rejoin the field on the inside. Sam Caron's on the bubble now. Caron in car number 07 is second. Here comes Bobby back on him to the inside. Bobby Dragon looking downstairs. B feature last chance to get into the Milk Bowl. Dragon's not in it yet. A lot of heavy hitters not in the show. Bobby Dragon, the 91 of Patrick LaFleur. Chuck Beatty, Dave Foster, Dave Whitcomb, Carl Ward not in the show. Your leading rookie, Dave Wilcox, struggling in the tail of the field. Brent Dragon leads lap 10. Buzzy Bazanson trying to make up some ground on the outside. Past Chuck Beatty finds through. Beatty fades back out of the top 10. Battle for third in the backstretch. The 91, Patrick LaFleur, looks to the inside of the Dragon Wagon in turn 4. Halfway next time. 13 down, 12 remain in the B feature. Brent Dragon in the 55. Sam Caron in the 07, second. Look out, trouble, turn 4. Steve Fisher, Dave Foster's in the wall. Dave Whitcomb goes off the top. Yellow flag, caution on the speedway. The 12, Dave Foster, the 24, Steve Fisher. Field is set. Here they come. Dragon on the inside. Caron on the outside. No start. Caution on the speedway. 5, Brent Dragon on the inside. Uncle Bobby's on his back door. Here we go. Turn 4. Chief start a green flag. Green is out. Dragon on the inside. Caron sideways. Look out, Sam Caron spins on the back stretch. He gets into Bobby Dragon, but Dragon hangs on to it. Bobby goes to second place. The 91, Patrick LaFleur, is now in third spot. Here comes Bazanson on the outside. Buzzy Bazanson in the 52 working the outside now. '55 Dragon, Brent Dragon, the 27 Bobby Dragon in the top 2. Patrick LaFleur third in the 91. Battle for fourth. Alex Schinger on the outside, the 36. Eric Chase on the inside. They touch in turn 4. Sideways out of the turn 4. They hang on to it. As they battle for fourth, now Patrick LaFleur is catching the front 2. LaFleur in the 91 is catching, has caught the 27 of Bobby Dragon. 8 laps remain. 17 down, 8 remain in the B feature. Mark Lemaire heads south there with troubles in an automobile as Brent Dragon leads the field to lap 18. Time is running out. Laps are winding down. For anybody else, LaFleur in the 91. Patrick LaFleur, 16th in points coming into today. In third place, 36, Eric Chase. In fourth place, 5 5 laps to go this time. 5 to go on Dragon and Dragon. 5 to go for LaFille. And the 36 has changed to 21 as Gingras. Down the back stretch. Into 3 and 4. Brent Dragon hugging that inside line. Nobody tempting him on the outside. 3 laps remain when they come to the line. It's Brent Dragon. Bobby Dragon. Patrick LaFille, Tim Martin, the lap car gets booted to the 36 chase down. Chasing hot pursuit of the top 3. 2 to go this time. 2 laps remain. 3 wide down the front stretch with Tim Martin on the outside. They squeeze through it. The white flag this time. Last lap for the Dragons. Brent Dragon, your leader. Bobby Dragon second. And Dave Wilcox with problems off the track in turn 3. Your leading rookie's not going to make it into the show. Checkers fly. This time, for Brent Dragon, Bobby Dragon, your top 2. The 91, Patrick LaFille, Eric Chase, 4th. Their 5th place is the 25 of Dave Whitcomb. 85, Brian Delphia. Brian Boudreau, Andy Boa. He's 6th to qualify, 1 degree. Way Menard outside pole, the lead to the back straightaway. Tim Campbell into the infield in the 85. Off turn 4, Ray Menard, your leader, the 07. Kent Short riding in second. David Fink, Kevin Sorrell. On the outside, Jerry Winch in the 13. Final qualifier, the 18, Chuck Perkins. Perkins in the 18, the final man, Adam Pearson in the 27 right behind him. Pearson, the teenager in car number 27, his first ever Thunder Road start. Pearson in the 27 needs 1 more to qualify. Ray Menard and Ken Short. David Fink, Kevin Sorrell, Jerry Winch, and Chuck Perkins. Perkins in the 18 feeling the heat. Pearson in the 27, the third generation driver, gets the run in the back straightaway. Here comes Pearson now in the 4th Thunder Road on the outside lane. Adam Pearson, high line in the Ford. Chuck Perkins down low in the Chevrolet, wheel to wheel for the final spot in the Tiger Mini Bowl. Side by side at a turn number 4. This time it's Pearson at the stripe. He gets bumped and he's out of it. Both cars into the infield. Look out! Yellow! Everybody gets through. Yellow flag on the speedway. Caution is out. Once again, top 6 to the main event. Everybody else goes home. Here they come. Menard on the inside. Shorts on the outside. Green flag. Once again, it's Ray Menard in the 07. David Fink now to the bottom in the 16 car. David Fink rides the bottom. He'll take over second, bumping and grinding in 4th place now. 3 wide for a moment in turn 4. Oh, Adam Pearson gets nailed again by Pearson. Pearson and Perkins again getting to know each other. We've got yellow one more time. Black flag set to fly. Chief starter Mike Wilder looks him over. Green flag, they're back underway. David Fink on the outside lane with the edge by a nose in the back straightaway. Menard and Fink side by side for the lead. Here they come off turn number 4. Fink way wide, has to back out of it. Jerry Winch around the outside takes over 3rd place. 4th to Kent Short. Brian Delphia now. Kevin Sorrell on the bubble. Sorrell in the 68 trying to hold off Brian Boudreau on the outside lane. The battle for the lead continues. Nose to nose, door into 3. Raymond Ard on the inside. David Fink on the outside. It is Fink this time at the line. Jerry Lynch, the 13, rides in third, fourth to Kent Shorts. Brian Delphia now. Brian Boudreau, 96, the final qualifier. Boudreau drives it low into turn number 1. Makes the move. Look out! He and Delphia tangle. Fred Dezan shoots the gap on the outside. Look out! Pull up! 5 cars off the top in 3. Kevin Sorrell, Tim Campbell involved. Josh Lovely, Tim Campbell, Kevin Sorrell is in it. Brian Boudreau caught up. Delphia, the infield in the 55 car. A hard ride over the top. Lovely and Boudreau into the styrofoam blocks off the top of turn number. Fink on the inside. Menard on the outside. Green flag. David Fink with the advantage down low. Menard looking to slide in line. He'll go in second. Tim Campbell loops it all by himself on the back chute. Dick Lowry spins the 17. He's got to get it moving. Lowry clears the racetrack. Yellow flag is out. Caution on the speedway. Tim Campbell with the solo spin. Here they come. Off corner number 4. They'll look for the green. Green is out. They're underway. David Fink again away on the inside with the lead in the 16. Jerry Lynch fills the hole on the inside. The 13 will go to second. Raymond Ard back to third. Here comes Kevin Sorrell sticking a foot in the door. Adam Maynard, now the final qualifier as he picks up a spot on the inside. Maynard in the 71, diving low, bounces off the side of Kent Shorts in turn 4. Fred Dezan around in the 60, caution flag flying again as he tangles with the Dickon of the 91. Here they come. Green flag. Side by side at turn number 2, and again now it's David Fink pulling away. Fink in the 16 regains the lead. Back comes Raymond Ard as he and Jerry Lynch play swap the spot. David Fink and Jerry Lynch 1 and 2. Raymond Ard, Kevin Sorrell, then the battle. 71, Adam Maynard. 91, Kent Shorts sideways. Brian Delphia digs a hole down low in the 55. He comes after Kent Shorts for the final spot. Shorts trying to make it work in the outside lane with 2 to go now. Oh, Delphia nails him. Everybody piling in. Keep on going and underway. Delphia comes away with the spot in the 55. White flag, 1 to go. Final time on the back straightaway. Here they come for the checkerboard. David Fink looking for the checkers. He's on his way to the main event. David Fink to be feature winner. Jerry Lynch, Raymond Ard, Kevin Sorrell, Adam Maynard, and Buzz.
Get the clinch green flag. We'll go green next time by. Pete Sexto, Phil Scott on the front row. Eric Williams, Gene Paul Sear, Jay LeCaire, J.B. Fisher, Dwayne Lancier, Rich Lowry, Derek Bing, Cooper McRitchie, Todd Stone, Billy Donahue, Dave Pembroke, Chad Wheeler, here we come. Out of turn 4, Mike Wilder looks him down, green flag! The 38th annual New England Dodge Dealers Book Fair is underway. Pete Sexto gets the jump on the start and leads down the backstretch. Eric Williams moves into second place. Here comes class number 3. inside of Chad Wheeler now, battling for position. The cars that made it in from the B feature, Brandon, Bobby Dragon, making their way through the field. Chris Bichard-Meyer towards the rear of the pack. Down the backstretch, battle shaping up for the lead. Pete Sexto in the 75 being challenged by the 7 of Eric Williams in the front stretch. Top 10, single file, Chad Wheeler on the outside of Dave Pembroke battling for position in turn 3. Pembroke on the inside, Wheeler on the outside. Wheeler gets the position in the turn 1, but here comes the 44-year-old Pembroke right back at him. Meanwhile, Pete Sexto hanging top of the lead, followed by the 7. Look out, Cole! Gene Pausier on the low horn in turn 4. A right front tire goes down on the ladies' first car, number 9. And the 96 winner of the Milk Bowl hits the Boilermaker head-on in turn 4. Gene Pausier, okay, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause for the 96 champion of the Vermont Milk Bowl as he blows a right front tire coming out of turn. Here we go. Pete Sexto on the inside. Eric Williams on the outside. Green flag. Green is out to 75. Pete Sexto jumps into the lead, bringing to 14. Scott Whittam on the inside of Williams now. Battle for second. Door-to-door at the stripe. Scott on the inside of Eric Williams, or even down the backstretch. Williams with a center length advantage in turn 3. They bring him up alongside, even out of the corner. Door to door for second place. Now Williams with the advantage in turn 3. Here comes the 40, Phil Scott. Jay LeCare's right there. Trouble mid-pack to 22 sideways. Billy Donahue sideways in turn 3, he hangs onto it. Here comes Jamie Fisher on the inside of Jay LeCare. Yes, the Ireland Concrete Chevy works the inside groove. Battle for second. Scott strong in the corners. Williams has it on the straightaway. They're even out of turns 3 and 4. Even at the stripe for second place. Sexto, Phil Scott, Eric Williams, Dwayne Lanphier, Jamie the Hurricane Fisher, and Jay LeCare, your top 6. Derek Ming, 7th, Chad Wheeler, 8th, Cooper McQuitchie, 9th. Look out, Williams and Lanphier tag in turn 3. Lanphier goes to 4th, Williams falls in the 3rd spot, and Phil Scott secures his 2nd position. Phil Scott in the 14, running second, 3rd place, Williams in the 7th. Battle is for the 5th spot with the 15, Jay LeCare upstairs, the 18, Jamie Fisher down low. Chris Bichard, the 2001 Thunder Road champion. Meyer back in the pack. Lowry with problems falls back. Brent Dragon falls back in the 55 car. Battle continues for 5th spot. The 15, Jay LeCare. On the outside of Jamie Fisher, door to door. They touch on the front stretch. Fisher sideways hangs onto it. Jay LeCare secures 5th spot now as Jamie Fisher in the 18 holds on to 6th. Derek Ming, 7th. 8th to 92 of Wheeler, and 9th to 3 of Cooper McQuitchie, and 10th. The 72, Jake McGrath has gained 5 positions from the start. Todd Sloan, Tracy Belrose, door to door in 1 and 2. Belrose gains the position. Here comes Jamie Fisher, looking to the outside of the 15 of LeCare now. 14th position in car number 2. Then it's the 20 of Lujan as the field starts to swing out. The 1 car, Todd Stone going backwards now. The G-Stone motorist Taurus. Todd Stone going backwards in car number 1. Meanwhile, at the front of the pack, the 7. Eric Williams is caught. Still Scott once again. Leader on lap 25, getting the $500 New Hampshire International Speedway bonus, the 75 T-Texo, who has led from the green. The 7, Eric Williams, gets past the 14 of Phil Scott of the backstretch. In turn 3 now. Williams is second with his sights set on the 75. Chris Bichard working his way through the field now. Bichard in car number 6. Working his way into the top 15. At lap 30, the field rundown will be the 75, T-Texo, your leader. Second, the 7 of Eric Williams. Third is the 14 of Phil Scott. Fourth, the 40 car to Wayne Lantier. Fifth, the 15, Jay LeClaire. Sixth, Jamie Fisher. Seventh, the 31 of Derek Bing. Eighth, the 92 of Chad Wheeler. Ninth, the 3 car of Cooper McCritchie. 10th, Jacob McGrath. 11th, the 00 Steve Miller. 12th is Tracy Belrose. Belrose from the 20th starting position is in 12th spot now. 13th, Dave Pembroke. 14th, Billy Donahue. 15th to 13th of Mike Bruno. In lap traffic now, coming up on the 3-time Thunder Road champion Chuck Beatty in the 54, going a lap down to the 75 of T-Texo. Eric Williams right there now in the 7, putting him a lap down. Phil Scott about 3 car lengths back in 3rd place. Here comes the 2. Tracy Belrose battling for 10th spot on the outside now. The Merchants Bank, Freedom Link, car number 2, working the outside for 10th now. Belrose is on the move in the 2. Battle for 10th. Goes to Belrose in the 2. McCritchie sideways out of turn 4. In 9th spot. Jacob McGrath will go to 11th. As Belrose works the outside. Tracy Belrose in car number 2 makes it into the top 10. Meanwhile, Texo is your leader of the 75, followed by Williams in the 7. 3rd place is Scott. 4th is the 40 of Lantier. 5th is LeClaire. Belrose falls back down. 10 laps to go when they come back. 10 to go. Fielder in the back stretch when he crosses the stripe. Battle for 10th. Belrose on the inside of the 3 of Cooper McCritchie. Look out, trouble on the front stretch. McCritchie and the 00 Miller get together. They hang on to it. Here comes Miller to the inside now. Steve Miller on the inside of McCritchie. Battle for 10th spot. Battle for the lead of the backstretch. Here comes Williams in Texo. They touch in the backstretch. And Williams does a tire down. Eric Williams takes down a tire. Yellow flag. Caution on the speedway. With 8 laps remaining in segment 1. Segment 1 out of turn 4. Mike Brown will let them go. Green flag. The buffer of Kenny Dufour. Dufour heads for high ground. Lets the lead lap cars get by. Here comes John in the 14th. Oh, Cobra Fisher's in the wall. Jamie Fisher in the wall. Chad Wheeler goes around to the 92. And Fisher heads down pit road. Yellow flag. Caution on the Texo and Scott. Lantier and Jay LeClaire. Here we go. Turn 4. Green flag. The leader sideways out of the corner for the start. They touch on the front stretch and Texo with a lead in turn turn 4. Here comes Pete Bechtel to lead lap 42. Bechtel on the 75, the 14, Phil Scott, second, third place, the 40 Wayne Lantier. Here comes Belrose now. In 6 spots, battling for 10th. Here comes Bellows. On the outside of Chad Wheeler for 5th spot. Bellows and the Merchants Bank car on the outside. The Landier Express, 92 on the inside. Bellows takes 5th. From 20th to 5th, battle for 2nd now. As Lantier goes to the inside of Phil Scott. Dwayne Lantier in the 40. From 7th position. Works on 2nd and takes it away from Phil Scott. But Pete Bechtel's pulling away in the 75. 4 lengths to go. Here comes Bellows now in 5th spot, looking for 4th. Right behind Jay LeClaire in the 15 car. 2 laps to go when they come back. 2 laps remain when they cross the stripe. Pete Bechtel leads them into turn 3. Phil Scott hanging on to 3rd place. Jay LeClaire hanging top on the inside. 2 to go now. Down the back stretch. White flag this time for Pete Bechtel. Bechtel when the Ultra Fuel 75 gets the white flag. Bechtel lands here. The 14 of Phil Scott and the 15 of Jay LeClaire. Checkers on the air. Pete Bechtel takes the checkers. Followed by the 40 of Phil Scott. The 40 of Dwayne Lantier. Phil Scott of the 14 and the 15 of Jay LeClaire. It is over. Let's have a round of applause. The 14 Phil Scott. 3rd, 2nd place. The 40 car Dwayne Lantier. And from wire to wire. The Ultramar Fuels Bucks Furniture. Bechtel Homes car number 75 from Morrisville. From the Booth Brothers pole to the checkers of segment 1, Pete Bechtel.
Got out there and you just wouldn't let him through.
Yeah, the car went awful well. Ron and the guys did a good job putting it together and gave me a good car. And Bucks Furniture and the sponsors are certainly good to us. So, yeah, it was a good race. I like that. The next one probably won't be so easy.
Yeah, you got to come from the rear. What were they telling you on the radio?
They were telling me where the guys were behind me and how much room I had, and they were pretty good.
A little nervous when the 14 pulled back up there for another run at the end?
Yeah, you always get nervous when you see them guys.
Okay, go get it.
To the 29, Gary Mullen, the track champion, 79, Dan Nolan, 58, Chris Hedges. Here comes the Crunch Bunch, ready for the green. Well, Coda, 77 on the outside lane, takes the lead. Coda in the 77 shows the way. Garrett Hartwell in the 56, 13, Roger Hutchinson side by side now for 2nd. Hutchinson pulling up on the outside lane. 87, Dustin Calkins, Wiener Hennequin in the 47, Rich Watson and Little Brendan in the 94. Hutchinson around the outside lane takes over 2nd. The battle now for 3rd. Wiener Hennequin on the outside on the 47. Here comes the Wiener top side. Wiener Hennequin for 3rd now on the 47 car, bumping and grinding off turn 4. Hartwell 56 on the inside. Hennequin the 47 on the outside. Dustin Calkins, 87, Little Brendan in the 94, 39, Tony Wheelock, 5-car battle for 3rd. Wiener Hennequin
takes over the number 3 spot. Little Brendan right behind him looking for 4th in the 94 machine. Brendan Moody topside for the number 4 position. He'll take it on the back straightaway. Harwell now going backward in the 56. Here comes Will Brendan for 3rd now. Brendan Moody, 94, all the way to the wall challenging. Coda, 77 at the front of the pack, has led every step of the way. Roger Hutchinson closing in the 13. Wiener, Hennequin, Little Brendan, Dustin Calkins in the 87. And here comes the track champion, Dan Nolan, getting into the 79 car. Nolan to the inside, looking to pick up the number 7 position. Nolan, the track champion, moving. Roger Hutchinson continue to ride 1 and 2 the battle now, wheel to wheel for 3rd once again. Willie the Wiener on the inside, Little Brendan on the outside as they wage war for the number 3 trophy. Dustin Calkins, the 87, riding in 5th. Dan Nolan, 6th in the 79. 3 wide in turn number 4 as they get by. Tighten up now, closing up in turn 4, Coda, Hutchinson, Moody, and your winner. Willie the Wiener sideways off 2. Calkins in the 87 will challenge on the outside. 3-car draft now for 1st place. Coda 77, 13, Roger Hutchinson. Will Brendan, Willie the Wiener, and Dustin Calkins. Moody on the outside of the 94 moving. Little Brendan in the 94, pulling up on the outside of Roger Hutchinson. Look out, slow car dead ahead. They'll slide under him in 1. Dustin Chris into the infield. Left, let go! Slides! Oh! Alrighty then. Never even considered the gas pedal. Oh, now he's run to the ground. Trouble, around goes the 30 in turn 2. Dustin Chris has run to the ground off the top of turn 2. 77, Ralph Coda. 94, Little Brendan rides in 2nd, Roger Hutchinson, and your winner. Two laps to go, segment 1 for the Crunch Bunch, Ralph Coda. Little Brendan, Roger Hutchinson, Willie the Wiener, and here comes Danny Nolan to the inside. Nolan in the 79. White flag out one more time around. Little Brendan trying to steal it on the final lap. Coda drifting high. Here comes Brendan Moody. Checkered flag coming out. Ralph Coda by a nose. Moody 2nd. Roger Hutchinson, Willie the Wiener, and Dan Nolan in the 79. Really flopped it over on the outside and then ran to the ground. It probably is madder than a wet hornet that we didn't throw a yellow for him. Stearns in the 89, here they come. 25 laps. First of 2 segments for the Napa Tigers. Here we go. Three wide for a moment in 2. Hayes thinks better of it in the 8. 06, Donette Primo away with the lead. Beetle Bailey right there giving him some help in 2nd. Jeremy Dulier in trouble in 4. Donette at Fremont, Beetle Bailey, John Hayes, the top three. Chris Grout trying to hang on to the outside lane of the 49 machine. Chris Gendro dirt tracking the 72. Gendro fights his way to the bottom on Grout. That's the battle now for fourth. Here comes the Beetle on the outside. Donette, Fremont, and Beetle Bailey, two former street stock champions at the front of the pack. John Hayes riding in second. Chris Gendro, and here comes Double O Joe. Joe stepping up to the number 4 spot, right behind him, the Rocket Man. Roger Brown in the 99, challenge for the lead. Here comes the Beetle down low. Beetle Bailey in the 10. Beetle Bailey on the inside, Donette Fremont on the outside. The two former street stock champions, wheel to wheel for the lead. Give it to Bailey in car number 10. Bailey and Donette Fremont, John Hayes and Double O Joe, the top four. Roger Brown, the Rocket to the outside in the 99 machine now. Roger Brown, the 99, takes over fifth place. Here comes the Rocket getting into it. Fremont sideways, Hayes to second, Stephan down low for third. Beetle Bailey on the point in the 10. John Hayes and Double O Joe, your top three. Joe Stephan looking to the outside on Hayes. That's the battle for second. Double O Joe on the attack now in turn number 4. Here comes Stephan. Hayes on the inside. Stephan on the outside, the battle for the number 2 spot. Roger Brown in 4th, Donette Fremont 5th, Chris Gendro and now Corey Pixley. Roger Brown in the 99 beginning to close in on the top 3 now. Stephan once again takes a peek to the outside lane. Hayes holds him off. The Rocket Man, Roger Brown, now on the back bumper with Stephan. 3-man battle at the front now becomes a 4-car dance for the lead. Beetle Bailey, John Hayes, Joe Stephan, and Roger Brown up front. Next time by, it'll be 10 laps to go. 10 to go, this time for the Beetle. Joe Stephan to the bottom, has the whole shot for second now. Stephan to the number 2 spot. Roger Brown fills the hole on the inside for third. Here comes Brown in the 99. Third spot to the Rocket, Roger Brown moving up. Joe Stephan now turning up the heat for the lead. Stephan to the outside, wants the win in segment 1. Double O Joe looking to the high lane. Joe Stephan with a wheel for the outside in turn 2. Beetle Bailey, Double O Joe and the Rocket, here they come to the line. Bailey by a nose. Joe Stephan around the high lane now puts a wheel up for the lead. Stephan from the number 7 spot has the lead at the start-finish line. 5 laps to go this time. 5 laps to go for Joe Stephan. 5 to go for Double O Joe. Roger Brown around the outside lane takes over second. Beetle Bailey back to third. John Hayes and Donette Fremont with 4 to go. beginning to pull away. Looking to win the segment one of the Tiger Mini Bowl. Brown in second. Beetle Bailey, John Hayes, and Donette Cleveland. This time by 2 to go for Double O Joe. Oh, Crescendo pulled up in turn 2. Oh, Chris! Chip Grenier elbowed off the top of one. John Donahue down pit road in the 26. Chris, all the marbles in segment 1. Joe Stafford, Roger Brown, green flag. Joe Stafford by an hour, he'll take it to the back straightaway. Look out, Paula. Leo Gervais, Pete Ainsworth in all the way to the back fence. Joey Becker, Marcel Barlow, we got yellow. Joe Becker, Mark, the 71 of Adam Maynard as well. Here comes Joey Becker back. No harm, no foul. Here they come looking for the green. Stephen Brown, green flag. Rocket Man hanging with him in turn number 2, but Stephen pulls away with it. White flag, ready to fly. It's Joe Stephen. White flag, 1 to go. John Hayes trying to take third away from the Beetle. Brown to the inside, can't find room. Checkered flag, ready to fly. Segment 1 for the Napa Tigers. Double O Joe, Roger Brown, Hayes, Bailey, and Fremont, the top 5.
Scheduled on the front row, Jeff Spooner and Gene Paul Sear. But at this point here, the 14, Phil Scott, Dwayne Lanphier in the 40, Pete Bechtel, winner of segment 1 of the 75, and our first alternate for Gene Paul Sear, car number 36, Eric Chase, no start. The racing speed, here we go, out of turn 4, Mike Wilder, let them go, green flag. Green is on McGrath on the outside the 10, Jeff Spooner on the inside. They're door-to-door in turn 3. They touch out of turn 4. Here comes McGrath for lap 1. Down the backstretch. Oh, they touch in. McGrath takes the lead. Here comes Kenny Dufour in car number 4 on the outside. Look out, Stone sideways. Hangs onto it. They're bunching up in the back of the field. Everybody makes it through okay, and we settle down. Down the backstretch they go. Jacob McGrath in car number 72. Followed by the 4, Kenny Dufour and Chuck Beatty third. Bobby Dragon fourth. Fifth is the 18 of Jamie Fisher. Here comes the one of Todd Stone. Stone on the inside of Kimmel John. Jeff Spooner in the 10, fading back. Spooner in the 10 going backwards on the backstretch. Rich Lowry gets past him in car number 8. The middle of the field is stacked up. Tracy Bellows stacked behind a lot of traffic as the 72 Jacob McGrath leads the field. It's McGrath, then the 4, winner of the Merchants Bank Freedom Links 150, Kenny Dufour in second place, followed by the 54, three-time champion Chuck Beatty in third. Here comes the Hurricane. Jamie Fisher on the inside of the Obashan Hardware, car number 27, a Dragon. Down the inside goes the 18 car. Jacob McGrath, Kenny Dufour, Chuck Beatty, Jamie Fisher and problems for the 10. Jeff Spooner shuts down on the backstretch. Spooner falls into the rear of the field as McGrath leads in the Mountain Green Resort Pontiac Chevrolet down the front stretch, followed by the 4 of Kenny Dufour, the 54, Chuck Beatty, the 18 of Fisher is 4th, 5th place is Bobby Dragon. Here comes the 7, Eric Williams.
suffered a flat tire at the end of segment 1. Relegated him to a 14th place starting position in segment 2. Falls into the state, 9th starting to finishing position at this point. Here comes Chris Bouchard. Bouchard, who finished 16th in segment 1, is now in the top 10. Meanwhile, Jacob McGrath hanging on. Lap 14 clicks off. Jamie Fisher catching the 54. Chuck Beatty trouble in turn 2 as Melrose, Pembroke, and Scott get together. They hang on to it. Everybody, the top runners, the low-point drivers, smothered in the back of the field. Battle for third. The Hurricane on the outside of Chuck Beatty. Look out, LaPoe goes around. Patrick LaPoe and Caron on anyone looks at yellow flag. Caution on the speedway. Caution for the Jacob McGrath at the 72 will restart on the pole. Kenny Dufour on the outside. Chuck Beatty and Jamie Fisher. Green flag. Look out! McGrath gets tapped in turn 2, but hangs on to the car. In turns 3 and 4, Jacob McGrath comes down for the lead. Chuck Beatty second. McGrath, Beatty, Bobby Dragon in the 27, and Todd Stone in the 1. And Dufour falls back on the outside to 5th spot, and here comes Fisher. The Hurricane, Jamie Fisher, in the 18, breaks into the top 5. Look out, Belrose goes around in turn 4. Tracy Belrose, Luke Scott, number 2. We'll see if she can get it running. Trouble in turn 2, the toy leader goes around. The 75, your pole sitter and winner of segment 1, Pete Bechtel looks it in turn 2. And for the milk bowl, pace cars in. McGrath at the inside. Chuck Beatty on the outside at a turn 4. Green flag. Kenny Dufour sideways across the stripe for the green flag. Dufour fading on the outside. McGrath jumps into the lead at a turn 4. Bobby Dragon and Chuck Beatty, a pair of veterans on the very high bank, door to door for second place, and Dufour is bringing the outside lane backwards. Look out, Lanphier in the 92, a Wheeler in trouble. Lanphier fades back as Dufour goes 3 wide in turn 3. Overheating on Phil Scott. Phil Scott's car is overheating. Water coming from the 14 car. Flying Phil Scott in the Northfield Savings Bank 14. The number 3 driver is headed down. Black flag on the 14. The car is overheating. The number 3-point driver coming into the show, black flag, will be headed down to the road, overheating on the 14. Halfway next time by for Jacob McGrath. A $500 bonus from the New Hampshire International Speedway goes to Jacob McGrath on lap 25. Look out, Lowry goes around in the front stretch. With Lowry, car number 8 goes around. 72, Jake McGrath holding top in the Mountain Green Resort 72. The 27, Bobby Dragon second. Third place, the 1 of Todd Stone. Fourth place, the 18 of Jamie Fisher. The 55, Brent Dragon fifth. Sixth place, the 54 of Chuck Beatty. Seventh, Mike Trudeau in the 13. Eighth, the 7 car of Eric Williams. Ninth, the 20 of Kendall LeJean. And Derek Bing is 10th in the 31 car. Battle for 6th position. The 13 Bruno takes 6 on the inside away from Chuck Beatty. as the 72, Jacob McGrath, continues to line the lap down. The 27, Bobby Dragon, second. Third place is the 1 car of Todd Stone, and the 40 car now of Dwayne Lantier mired back in the field. And Pete Bechtel still cannot make it up through the field. Bechtel in the 75 still trapped in the back of the field. Here goes the 40 of Lantier on the inside of the 3 cars. Cooper McRitchie. Lantier makes up a move, makes a spot. Down the turn 3 now goes the 40 car of Lantier with his sights set on the 6 of Chris Bichard. Leaders in last traffic now. Jacob McGrath in the 72 works the outside of Kenny Dufour. Bobby Dragon's right there with him. Dragon in the 27 from 9th starting spot is in second and battling for the lead. Keep an eye on the 40. He's caught Chris Bichard now. Needs to make up some room to try to make up some points here in the Milk Bowl segment 2. Look out, Bellows and Donahue touch in turn 2 to hang on to it. Steve Miller sideways in turn 3. Look out, trouble in turn 3. Everybody scattering. They're going to keep it together, though, down the front stretch. Your leaders, the 72 in turn 3, followed by the 27 of Bobby Dragon. Here comes Lantier on the outside. The Flying Farmer trying to make up some ground once again. Battle for 12th. Battle for 12th with the 6 and the 40. Chris Bichard on the 6 car. Dwayne Lantier car, number 40. And a battle shaping up for the lead once again as Bobby Dragon looks to the inside of Jacob McGrath. 13 laps remain. The 40 Dwayne Lantier still working on the inside of Chris Bichard for 12th position. Lantier makes it past Bichard. Lantier moves to 12th. Now he's working on the 54 Beatty now. Lantier's on a roll on the inside. Car number 40. Dwayne Lantier makes it to 11th spot. 11th position goes the 40 of Dwayne Lantier. Bechtel working his way through. Bechtel on 15th spot, now getting worked on with a 00 of Steve Miller. 9 laps to go in segment 2. 9 to go for the 72 of Jacob McGrath. 9 to go for the 27 of Bobby Dragon. Does he have anything for the 72 car? In the top 10. Dwayne Lantier has moved into the 10th position. Lantier now in 10th with his sights set on Pembroke in the 44. 5 to go. 5 to go when they return. Battle for the lead. McGrath with problems. McGrath with top. Bobby Dragon takes the lead. The Dragon wagon is back, and Bobby Dragon has the lead on lap 45. Down the back stretch they go. 4 laps remain as they cross the stripe. Lap traffic being a factor as McGrath's car fading fast. The 72, Jacob McGrath, fading fast. Dwayne Lantier in the top 10. Lantier is set. 2 to go next time for Bobby Dragon. 2 to go for Bobby Dragon in car number 27. The 72 of McGrath is second. Third place, Todd Stone on the 1. Trouble. Yep. Paul Center. Pete Bechtel goes sideways in turn 4. He hangs on to it, brings it back. White flag this time. White flag on your leader. Bobby Dragon in turn 3. Checkers will fly this time. Bobby Dragon with a segment 2 win, followed by the 72 McGrath, Todd Stone, Jamie Fisher, Brent Dragon, Mike Bruno, Eric Williams, Derek Bing, the 44 Dave Pembroke, and the 40 of Dwayne Lantier round out your top 10. Round of applause in the 27 from Milton, Bobby Dragon, collecting the checkers for segment 2. Your scores are working on the finish. We'll have an official rundown shortly, but it appears that he has the best 2 finishes. Derek Bing up there as well in car number 31. Returning the checkered flag, if you will, a round of applause for Bobby Dragon as he heads down to the start-finish line where Ken Squire is waiting. Dragon, number 27. That was a great move. He gave you a little hole on the back stretch, and you were there.
Well, I knew a couple times he was struggling a little bit to get off from 4, and tried moving off the high side to the low side, the inside, but he was keeping the corner covered pretty good over 1 and 2, so I thought, well, we'll wait, and I thought maybe I might be able to get around him, and then I said, well, I don't know about that. So finally I saw the break I needed, and I was able to move under. I know we were a little quicker, but he made it a little easier for me.
Patience is a virtue.
Certainly is, but you can't have too much patience in a race like this. You gotta get out and go, and so that's what I got to do in the 3rd segment, and we'll see what we can do.
Well, it's wide open. Fecto had trouble toward the end. Scott was out of it. It's going to be a whole new ball game for the last part of this race. This car looks like it's great in traffic.
Well, we've been pretty good, but we were the best off the trailer yesterday morning, and we haven't really got it back yet. I mean, this was a good set of tires finally. With the tires we ran earlier were from the 50 lapper yesterday, and so we knew we could probably be a little better, but we just haven't hit the setup yet. We've got to try something major here again one more time.
Well, I'll tell you what a lot of us are looking forward to is Plattsburgh next Saturday, when for the first time in history you run against your son, Scott.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. That should be a fun weekend.
All right, thank you very much. Let's hear it again for Bobby Dragon, ladies and gentlemen. One of the all-time Vermont greats.
Dustin Calkins and the track champion Dan Nolan, Wiener Hennequin, Roger Hutchinson, Little Vernon, and Ralph Cota. Green is out, segment 2 under the green. Well, Justin Hart gets spun in turn 2. Look out! Hello, Wiener. He got whacked by the Wiener. Dustin Chris in the 81 leads it on the back straightaway. Yellow flag. Caution flag on the speedway. David Allen off the top of turn 2, and he's got some company. Ordered the 2 of Dan Bigelow and the 11, who already don't like each other, will restart side by side. Here comes the leader, airborne off the top of turn 1. Welcome back, Willie. Here they come, green flag. Side by side to the back straightaway. Garrett Hartwell, Dustin Chris on the outside. It's Chris in the 81. Lloyd Blakely diving to the inside in the 30. He'll take second. Big Daddy right behind him in the 49. Brendan Moody up to 3rd spot. Hartwell back to 4th. Here comes Rachel Beatty in the 54. Oh, Terry Pierce. 3-car spinner into the infield. Pierce gets it rolling. Matt Potter gets it rolling. We stay green. Whoa, Gary Mullen a little bit wide in turn 4. Dustin Chris feeling the heat from Lloyd Blakely. Blakely in the 30 to the outside lane will challenge for the lead now. Off turn 4. Big Daddy in 3rd. Rachel Beatty up to the 4th spot, and here comes Jamie Rabideau. Blakely on the outside in the number 30 now by a nose with the lead. Dustin Chris drifts up, gives him a little love tap. Blakely at the line has it. Blakely on the outside. Dustin Chris on the inside, battling for the lead. Rachel Beatty going after Big Daddy for 3rd place. Beatty in the 54.
Blakely in the high lane. Car number 30 takes over the lead now. Dustin Crest back to second. Rachel Beatty, Big Daddy, and Joe Blaze in the 14. Blaze in the 14, going to the outside now for fourth spot. Big Daddy beginning to fall back in the 49 machine. Blaze takes over. Joe Blaze, Big Daddy, Brendan Moody, Jeff French, and Terry Pierce in the 5 getting into it now. Lloyd Blakely all alone in number 30 leading the way. The High Point drivers from segment 1 going nowhere in segment 2. They're all bottled up in the back. Blaze in the 14 around the outside takes fourth. 06 Jeff French goes to fifth. Big Daddy now back to the 6th spot. Rachel Beatty working hard for the number 2 spot. She goes to the inside. Rachel Beatty takes over second. Dustin Crest now back to third. Joe Blaze and Jeff French your top 5. Blakely all alone at the front of the pack in car number 30. 54 Rachel Beatty riding in second. 81 Dustin Crest third. Joe Blaze, Jeff French, Terry Pierce, and Chris Hedges. Three wide in turn number 4 as they battle for position. To go next time by. Oh, look out, third and fourth tangling. Joe Blaze in trouble in the 14 car. He and Dustin Crest get into it. Lloyd Blakely, Rachel Beatty, and now Jeff French, the top 3. Three wide again in turn 4. 2 to go for Lloyd Blakely. Joe Blaze around on the back straightaway. Gary Mullen into the infield. Little Brendan loses the door on the front chute. White flag, 1 to go. Time now for Lloyd Blakely in the 30. Checkered flag is out. Second segment, Lloyd Blakely wins it. Rachel Beatty is second. Jeff French, Dustin Crest, and Chris Hedges. Blakely wins the battle, but I haven't got a clue who the over... A 3-way tie. 15 points apiece. The 45 Ed Companion.
First, second.
The 79 of Dan Nolan. The 94 of Little Brendan. So by virtue of the finish in the final segment, third place trophy to Little Brendan Moody in the 94. Second place, Dan Nolan in the 79. Your winner, Ed Companion in the 45. Unbelievable. 3-way tie for the win. Give them all a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That's a great job for the Crunch Bunch. And a great...
Oh, my heart. It'll never get through tech. Justin St. Louis jumping over the car, excited for the victory. Let's get Eddie Companion out here as he wins the Dodge Dealers Milk Bowl Creamer, and that's what they usually do. Congratulations for a great run today. Three-way tie to decide it. That was something.
Thank you. I've been coming here my whole life, and I've been dreaming of taking home a trophy here, and no better race than the Milk Bowl. This is great.
And who helped you with this race car?
My dad, my whole crew, Nick, Connie, and the rest of them. I've just been waiting for this for a long time.
Okay, well, let's hear a great round of applause for your winner, ladies and gentlemen. In the Creamer, Eddie Companion, very popular with the other drivers all out there to celebrate.
Joey Becker, Chip Grenier lead them down. Here we go. Joey Becker. Becker on the 25. Brian Delfio around on the back chute. Joe Becker in the Chrysler. 66 Chip Grenier coming at him on the outside lane. Marcel Gravel, and here comes Reno Gervais. Oh, Pete Ainsworth in turn one. Everybody scrambles. Kevin Sorrell around. Pete Potvin nails him. Everybody rolling. Ainsworth trying to refire the 80. Becker in the Chrysler, Chip Grenier in the Chevrolet, Marcel Gravel, Reno Gervais, and David Fink, the top five. Joey Becker, after tearing down the Maple Tree in segment one, trying to win it in two. Chip Grenier hanging on to the outside. Marcel Gravel down low on the 86. Gravel on the inside, Grenier on the outside. David Fink and Reno Gervais. Take away the number 3 spot. David Fink down low in the 16 as Grenier begins to backslide on the outside lane. Pete Potvin around in the front straightaway. Everybody gets through. Potvin trying to refire with the 11. He's back underway. Becker and Marcel Gravel, 1-2 at the front of the field. David Fink, the 16, is third. 66, Chip Grenier. Reno Gervais in the 12, your top five. In the 71 goes a lap down in turn number 3. 5-car freight train off corner number 4 with Joey Becker on the point. Eric Pembroke in the 2. 26 John Donahue beginning to slash their way through the field. Pembroke down to the inside. Donahue right behind him in the 26 car. Jeremy Douillet to pit road in the 98. Chip Grenier on the comeback trail in the 66. Grenier now takes it to the outside lane for third place. David Fink on the inside. 66, Grenier on the outside for third. Chris Grout machine. He'll take over 6. Side by side, the battle continuing. Here comes Gravel to the high lane for the lead. Marcel Gravel decides it's time to fly in the outside lane. Gravel in the 86 puts a wheel up for the win. Top 5 cars under a blanket as they hit the back chute. Joe Becker and Marcel Gravel. Chip Grenier, David Finke, and Reno Gervais. Gravel in the 86 takes over. Marcel Gravel in the 86 on the point. We'll look to 5 laps to go this time. Grenier in second. Becker third. David Finke and Reno Gervais. Out of the back of the pack. Eric Pembroke and John Donahue beginning to move now. Pembroke in the 2. 26. Donahue getting into it. Scatters on the back straightaway. Eric Pembroke to the bottom now will take over 5th. Pembroke with John Donahue in tow, beginning to move late. Chip Grenier wants to look at the lead with 2 to go now. Here comes Chip Grenier to the outside. Marcel Gravel, Chip Grenier, now wheel to wheel for the lead with a white flag out, 1 to go. 1 lap to go. Grenier looking low, can't find the room on the back chute. Checkered flag, ready to fly. Here they come, sprinting to the line. Marcel Gravel wins it. Chip Grenier, Joe Becker, David Fink, and Eric Pembroke, the top 5.
On 18 points, his final performance in the Tiger division. He moves up to late models next year. Ladies and gentlemen, the Roberts Electric number 26, and Thunder Road looks good for the next 25 years with the Pembrokes, the Chiefs, and the Donahues. Great drivers and good people. As he steps out, could we have a nice round of applause for John Donahue? And a wonderful season.
Thank you, Squire. I've been runner-up the last 2 years. Really feels good to end the season off with the Milk Bowl Championship. I got to thank my sponsors, Mid-State Electric, GD Machines, Calkins Oil, Dunkin' Donuts, Chassis by Dave Thompson, my crew, been with me all year, last 6 years, and all my fans, my parents. Appreciate it.
And we look forward to seeing you back next year in late models. You'll be a great addition.
Thanks. We're working on it. I hope we do come back for late model. And I also got to thank my wife for putting up with me the last 6 years.
Boy, I thought you were going to blow it. You did a good job there, fella. All right. Let's hear it for John Donahue, and thank you, Tina. All right.
Here, those 3 tied for 4th. Here we come. The final 50 laps are ready to go. Spooner and Scott bring them down to the green flag. Oh, trouble up front. Spooner goes around. Everybody dodging, and our top 2 point drivers are involved. Yellow flag, caution on the speedway. The 40 of Lantier, the 31 of Ming involved. Pace car's in. Chief Sergeant Mike Wilder looks over. Green flag. Keep an eye on the 40 and the 31. They've got a lot of ground to make up. They've got a ton of ground to make up as Ming and Lamphere make their way from the back of the pack. Bill Scott takes the lead in car number 14. The 8, Rich Lowry, second. Third place, Solani, 2 of Chad Wheeler in the 4. Kenny Dufour running 4. Down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Brings Phil Scott and the field. Bechtel on the move now. Pete Bechtel, car 75. Bechtel into 75, tied for 9th place. Is 4th now in the running order. Phil Scott in the 14. Keep an eye on the 15. Jay LeCaire was tied for 4th. He's the farthest up right now. Jay LeCaire, the Domino's Pizza. Car number 15 in the backstretch is on the move. LeCaire works the outside. LeCaire works the outside of Kenny Dufour. Look out the 91 side with no trouble up front as Bechtel and Lowry get together. Everybody makes it by. Track is clear. Lowry fading on the outside. Rich Lowry fading in the Pitney Bowes Chevrolet. Look out, Ming goes off turn 2, 3. Into the wall in turn 3. Yellow flag, caution on the speedway. Derek Ming flies off turn 3 into the styrofoam barriers. Watch the 40 of Dwayne Lamphere and the 15 of Jay LeCaire as they're racing for the lead. No start yellow on the speedway. Too much of a jump on the front segment thus far for the overall finish. Here we go one more time out of turn 4. Green flag. Phil Scott on the inside. Pete Bechtel upstairs in turn 3. They're door to door now. Scott with the advantage to the inside. Phil Scott takes it over. Flying Phil Scott on the 14. Pete Bechtel on the 75. The 92, Chad Wheeler. The 3, Cooper McCutcheon. And here comes the 15 of Jay LeCaire on the inside for 4. McCutcheon calls back to 5th spot to 4. Kenny Dufour 6, 7. Chuck Beatty battle for the lead in turn 4. Pete Bechtel goes to the inside of Phil Scott. Makes the spot in there, and Bechtel will take the lead out of turn 4. Look out, Chris Bouchard shuts down. Tracy Bellows goes around in turn 2. Trouble on the backstretch of 6 push a yellow flag. Caution on the speedway. Here we go. Pace cars in. Out of turn 4. Green flag. Bechtel and Scott. Door to door in turn 3 and 4. Bechtel with the lead. Black flag coming out on the 31 at Eric Ming. Getting the consultation flag. The 75 of Pete Bechtel leads them down. Top 5 nose to tail. The 40 of Dwayne Lamphere. Meyer back in traffic. Trying to work the inside groove. Behind the 55 of Glenn Dragon. Bechtel. And the 75 is your leader, and here comes Lanphier on the inside. Into turn 3 and 4 is your leader, but we'll keep an eye on the 40. Dwayne Lanphier working the inside. He gets past the 22 and on here the 20 of Kendall Lejean. 4 positions left for Lanphier in the 40. Dwayne Lanphier needs 4 positions to pull it off. Your top 5 right now in the running order. It's Bechtel on the 75, Scott on the 14, the 92, Chad Wheeler is third, 4th is the 15, Jay LeClaire, 5th is the 54 of Chuck Beatty. Here comes Dave Pembroke on the 44. Pembroke on the inside. Here comes the 40 of Lanphier, takes out another spot. Lanphier has 3 to go now as he makes it past the 55 of French Dragon. Dwayne Lanphier has 3 positions to go to take home the Milk Bowl. Halfway next time. A $500 bonus to the leader of Lot 25 from New Hampshire International Speedway will go once again to Pete Bechtel. Bechtel in the 75 is your leader, battle for 3rd now. 3rd place changes hands to 15 LeClaire as it here comes the 40 of Lanphier. Right now, the 75 and the 15, Bechtel and LeClaire are tied for first right now. If it was to end now, it would be tied, and Bechtel would take the win for finishing up 2 spots. But here comes the 40 as he clicks off another one. 2 to go. 2 more positions for Lanphier. Bechtel doing everything he can. He can't do no more to try to pull off the World Championship. Lanphier in the 40 has 2 places to go to get into it. 20 laps remain. 20 laps to go. The 75 of Bechtel is in the backstretch. Lanphier in the 40 behind the 13 car of Mike Bruno now. As the positions are going to get harder to come as they're now spread out as Lanphier catches the 13 of Bruno. LeClaire and Bechtel tied point-wise right now. If it were to end, they'd be tied with Bechtel, winning by finishing ahead of LeClaire in the final segment. Lanphier has to gain 2 positions in 17 laps. And without a caution, it could be very difficult as he has spread out traffic ahead of him. Your leaders in the front stretch, Pete Bechtel, followed by Phil Scott, Jay LeClaire, the 44 of Pembroke, the 7 of Eric Williams. Pembroke was tied for 9th coming into segment 3. He's having a great run here this afternoon in the final segment. Jamie Fisher in the FC Island Chevrolet strapped him back in the back of the field. He's not going anywhere. 12 laps to go. And Lanphier is running out of time. Lanphier needs a caution if he's going to be able to contend for the Milk Bowl Championship. Being in the 75 of Bechtel. Working on lap traffic to put Todd Stone a lap down. Jay LeClaire in 3rd spot. right now they'll be tied if it were to end. 10 to go. 10 laps to go before we crown the Milk Bowl champion. And right now, Pete Bechtel could have it. The 92 Chad Wheeler fading back. They're starting to catch the 40 car of Dwayne Lanphier, catching up to traffic now. He takes off the 92. One more spot for Lanphier. Oh, we got a call off the bank in 10-3. Yellow flag, caution on the speedway. 35 of Bechtel, the 14 is Scott, the 15 of LeCaire. Here we go! Green flag! LeCaire sideways on the green! And Wheeler's in the wall! Wheeler's in the wall, right front down, we say green. Battle for the lead. Here comes the 40. Lanphier has to pick up 2 spots to clinch it. He's going to pick up a spot on the 4 of Kenny Dufour. 5 to go next time. 5 laps to go next time as Lanphier works his way through. He gets 1 spot. He's working on the inside of Coburn McCritchie. And then officially, if Lanphier can get this spot, he'll clinch the Milk Bowl championship. He's got it on lap 45. Kenny hang on to it. Kenny secure the position. Dwayne Lanphier on the inside of Cooper McCritchie. They rub in turn 3 and 4. Lanphier on the inside. Now we've got it. The 40 of Lanphier has the position. 2 laps to go next time. Lanphier has clinched it. Unofficially, Dwayne Lanphier, if he doesn't fade at all, will be the 2001 New England Dodge Dealers Milk Bowl champion. His first ever ACT Dodge Tour victory. 2 laps to go. 2 to go for Bechtel. 2 to go for the 14 of Scott and Lanphier. And 2 to go for Lanphier and the 40. White flag. White flag. 1 lap to go. Here he comes again. Lanphier wants to do it in style. He wants more than a point difference. Checkers fly. And it's the 75. Bechtel, the 14 of Scott. Here comes Lanphier on the wall. On the wall. He hangs on to it. For the victory. Oh, my heart, what a Milk Bowl this was, ladies and gentlemen. Unofficially, the 40 of Lanphier will take his first ever ACT Dodge Tour victory! The 15 of Jay LeCaire, the 75 of Pete Bechtel, unofficially also right up there in the top 3. Lanphier parades the cow checkered flag. Around the speedway, the first time he has ever done that on a late model main event in his career. What an emotional victory for Lanphier in car number 40. He stops in Forsyth Hill to salute the fans over there, his fans, his followers. And it's donut time. Oh, we got dueling donuts in turn 3. Lanphier in the 40 and the 75. Bechtel, winner of 2 segments. And the final 3rd segment. Bechtel, what an unbelievable weekend for Pete Bechtel. An emotional roller coaster. His father passes away Friday night. He wins the Booth Brothers poll, wins 2 segments, and unofficially finishes in the top 3. Returning the checkered flag, ladies and gentlemen, car number 40, the old Vermonter, County Oil Blizzard Snowplow Chevrolet from Morrisville, the Flying Farmer, Dwayne Lanphier. And now, to the New England Dodge Dealers 38th Annual Vermont Milk Bowl Victory Lane, we go to Ken Squire.
A thumbs up to Mike Bruno as he pulls off. And after 12 years, he's done it. He's won at the road, and he's won the biggest one of them all. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to get to kiss the cow, Dwayne Lanphier. he said all week, I kiss my cows every morning, and the Lamoille County competitors really come through. Pete Fecto. He says he's not coming down. You got to come down. You can't make us get up there. Oh, my heart. Dwayne Lamphere in number 40. It's crushed. It's battered. You got to come down here and see it now that it's over. And here is Pete Fecto congratulating him. They're neighbors. But the Flying Farmer has really pulled one off right when he needed it, and he had to fight. And here are the kids. Oh, my gosh. Cooper McRitchie wouldn't give up. ACT, they leave nothing on the table. They fought him every inch of the way, and he finally came home with a victory. Are you ready for your milk, Dwayne? Are you ready for milk? Have the kids hold the flag. All right, you're going to... All right. This is something he's used to. Yes, indeed. Oh, my gosh. Harvest Queen Taxpayer is our cow this year. Annie Burke has brought. All right, do your stuff, fella. You get to kiss the cow, just like, oh, now you don't do that. Oh, my gosh. Oh. I think Dwayne got a tongue on that one. Dwayne, okay, you got to kiss from Annie Burke. Dwayne, none of us want to know where you learned how to do that. Yeah, Annie just wishes that he had kissed her first. Hey, what a day for Dwayne Lamphere and the Lamphere family.
I'm telling you what, I've never drove my ass off more than I have today. I mean, I plowed the wall the last lap. I don't know if I needed that spot, but I was going to get it. I don't know, second segment, Chad got into me. I went across the infield. I don't think I lifted too much.
No, you didn't.
That kind of pissed me off. I headed back to the front and got what I could get. And then, I don't know what happened in that cluster up there.
Yeah, it's a family show.
Well, I ain't going to swear.
Well, I know that, yeah.
I'll be blunt about it, but just...
No, I know. Yeah.
Some idiots just can't drive and never be able to.
Oh, I understand, yes.
That made me mad again. So we went in, we fixed the car, we took our time, they told us we had time, I come back out, and I drove the wheels off it. Thank God for that yellow, because I don't think I would have won this thing without that yellow. They told me I needed 1-2 spots. I don't know, I tried to get all I could.
I think you got 4.
I got 4. I helped myself to a couple of them, I think.
I think you did, too. And Fecto was right up there with you. This is a big time for Lamoille County.
Yeah, it is. It's great. I mean, I told him I was sorry I had to steal it from him. I see he got to the front, must be through that wreck. And I just kept driving and driving and driving, and that's pretty neat. What did he get, second?
Yes, he did.
How about that for Lamoille County, guys? Woo!
All right, well, let's get Pete Fecto over here. Can we get the cup? We got the folks from Dodge here. There's...
hey, wait.
What?
See how I had to steal it from him?
Yeah.
Would this crowd like to see Pete kiss that cow?
You are a terrible person.
That ain't good enough.
No, now he's being a critic. He says that's not good enough. All right. Pete, what a great run you made today. Just that much short.
Yeah, we had flat tire in that second segment and it messed us up. But boy, this car was going good today, and certainly proud of our run. We had a pretty good run, and we run it hard. We had pretty good luck. We just a little bit short.
Yeah, just 1 point I think it was at the end. But everybody is so thrilled for the race you gave us and for winning the pole and everything you've gone through this weekend. You really gave us a race. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Pete Fecto.
Pete, on behalf of New England Dodge Dealers, great job. Thank you very much.
All right, we have one more trophy to give away. It's going to go to young Jay LeCaire, who had a great race. Jay, congratulations on a great Milk Bowl. Third place ain't bad.
No, I can't complain. We had a great car all day, got a little loose towards the end. You can't say enough about Dave Smith with Race Basics. He did a great job for us. He helped us out a lot. Got to thank my dad. It's his car, not mine, so hopefully I can run that thing again next year and see what happens. Got to thank my brother Jeff for all the help he's done. Terry, he's been there all year. He's been great. Randy and Jay, and I don't know who else I can thank, but surprised we're here. It's a great fan base here, probably best in New England, or I'm going to say all over the nation, because I think Thunder Road is the best place to come.
Well, thank you very much, Jay. And a great race. Your dad, I saw him here this morning. He's out of the hospital. How's he coming along?
He's come along pretty good. I think bringing him here got him a little bit better.
All right. Let's hear it for Jay LeCaire, ladies and gentlemen, who gave this number 15. Sir?
Congratulations, Jay. Thank you.
Well, the Dodge dealers really put on a show today.
I'll tell you, it's really this facility that puts on the show for us. That's why we're part of it. Thanks a lot, Ken.
Well, you better get out of the way to make you kiss the cow, because it's Annie Burke. Now, what's this cow's name?
Harvest Hills Taxpayer Queen.
Taxpayer. Now, why did you name this lovely cow that?
Just so the politicians could milk. They milk us anyway.
Well, and now you know why Ray Burke gets all those lines that he has. Hey, thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. You've been a wonderful audience. We've raised almost $18,000 this afternoon, thanks to you. Now, come on down. There's plenty of time to come into the pit area and meet the stars of the American-Canadian Tour.